straight after the last one, as you can see, I've begun finishing off the circle. What we need is 2 circles before wave 50, give or take. So at that point, there'll be too many enemy positions available. Now, right now, we're still obviously expanding the circle. Like, full-on expanding the circle, as you can see. We need to get the entirety of the circle out, up and running. We also, this is a big one, need to fully make sure everything we do is ready. We are going to be hitting a massive deficit. We need the entire combat circle of this layer done. And we also need gods to get everything else running as well. And right now, of course, that's it's a problem. It's a big problem because the enemy's going to be hitting us on all the sides. We need resources. I need to expand. We need to grow. The biggest things we need to do is get the big circle up and, like I say, gather as much resources as inhumanly possible. That's the big one. It's literally inhumanly possible. We need to make sure what we do gathers as resources. We can never stop gathering resources. Having a couple of thousand resources is actually a massive, massive one. So we'll always be growing, always be expanding. But as you can see, that's causing us issues further along the line up here. And we have to defend that area because that's being attacked. This area is being attacked. We run out of resources anywhere, we're doomed. We're doomed, I say. And these resources being offline is causing us even bigger issues. So yeah, that's up to there. Point you to there we go. Let's prioritise activation. You can now defend there. We also, very importantly, need to get the missile launch system in the centre up and running. That's another priority too. Priority 1 is finish the oh gods. Finish the circle. Okay, build you there. Finish the circle. Priority 1, finish the circle. Priority 2, expand outwards everywhere. Priority 3, the entire inner circle must be missiles. So inner circle. 1, 2, 3. That's what we're after. And hopefully we do pretty well with it. Because obviously right now I also need to change my priorities. Actually, let's put you to there. Prioritise that because it's still moving around, isn't it? Yeah. Get it out. Get it out of there. You prioritise to there. Start clearing some of that. So how do I want the missiles is? Let me see. So lasers want to take out the armadillos and the miners. Armadillos and miners. The missile system wants to prioritise these guys first. So it's going to hit the miners second, then the jumpers second. The teleporters first. Wants to hit the armor hovercraft and the armadillo. So them last. So the lasers should be prioritising important, harder targets. So the laser will pick out the armoured ones because they kill them quicker. And obviously the missiles will be picking off everything else. That's where we currently are with that. Okay. So briefly sell that. Finish this off. Should be able to get 2 more in here. 15 a piece when I do these. So it's a little bit expensive. But like I say, it needs to be done. There we are. So layer 2 is now complete. Good. Layer 3 is nearly complete. That's even better. And yeah, let's put you to actually let's put you to there and expand you outwards. So as long as we don't finish off completion of these things, we can easily just make and then sell. And it'll get 100% back. There we are. As you can see, we're finishing off the circle. And that's the big one. Once the circle is done, we are completed stage 1. Stage 2 is expansion. Like I say, stage 3 is the missiles. That is, of course, going to be a bigger issue, getting stage 3 up and running, because it's 50 per piece. Which is, you know, a lot of resources. An awful lot of resources. But I think it is absolutely needed. So I'm going to start pushing and see if we can get this all done. And I'll meet you guys in a second. Another thing while I'm slowly expanding is getting this external wall system. Obviously, I don't want to spend too much on the lasers because they are technically temporary. I need this external wall to be able to hold off against multiple targets. And obviously, some of these targets are going to be a bit of an issue. We're also going to sell this off because obviously this just didn't work. Ugh. We'll come back for that. Yeah, but we need the external lasers to be there because obviously we're using a lot of the lasers as these beams. And obviously that's a bit of an issue. Let's actually... Okay, let's go to you. Cancel. Actually, no, go to there. Prioritise that. There we go. Switch to you. So you're a miniature laser. And I'd like for you to aim for that one. And I'd like for this one to be there we go. There we are. So this area over here is holding. That area over there has got a second wave coming in. We did push out, so it pushed it back. That's why you want the external areas done, so they can do that kind of stuff. And you need to make sure all this energy is constantly flowing in and out. Energy to credits, credits to energy. Right now, of course, as you can see, we have a little lack of it. But, you know, we're getting there. We're getting there. So we need to finish off the Circle of Destiny. And with that, the circle is now complete. The circle of life is now done. There we are. So that means the entire central area is currently powering my entire base, which isn't what I want, but it's what I have. It's not what I want, but it is what I have. We still need to make sure we have resources. I kind of want to have like 500 credits, but that means expanding into areas where we don't have any enemies. Which, of course, right now is a lot less places than I'd like it to be. So we're going to start making sure we have things we can grab. We always need a minimum of 10 credits a tick coming in. That's not always doable, but I'd like it to at least be attempted. We also, obviously, like I say, need to get the central missiles up and running. Now up here we have no actual defences. Of course, this wasn't a defensive area, but now it suddenly is. Again, we don't really want to spend too much on the externals, but we do want them to be externals, because we kind of need something up there. Which again is an issue, because that's even more resources not on the central defensive line. In fact, while I'm at it, you can now be an eagle as well. You are now being sealed up. The central thing is now purely for powering the missile launchers. There we go. Okay, you switch down to this central laser here. Stop picking off everything in the centre. Oh, it is dual laser. Oh, they are not connected properly. Okay. There we go. There we are. Oh, that's being hit. Yeah, expected. Okay, do that. Deactivate it. Start getting stuff down here again. There we are. Well, yeah, we need to keep growing and expanding our energy production to everywhere we can to get crystals. We need the credits. We really, really need the credits. Okay, we prioritise for this one. Start killing them over here. There we are. Nice, simple lasers. Let's get a few more defensive stuff over here. As you can see, another line is basically being made right now. We don't really... Of course, there's one over here. I just started. Reseal that. This area can keep on gathering as much resources as possible. I can sell it later. But yeah, just got to keep on growing, expanding, murdering. More missiles. A lot more missiles. But I think we're on the right track. Of course, we don't want to do too many of these missiles at once because there are 100 to make. 100 energy. That's a lot of energy. That's a lot of energy not going to the combat lines. A lot of energy not going to the useful battle lines. So, you know. Do what I can, when I can, where I can. Let's re-switch to you. Finish this area off. Then we can start expanding down here. Like this. And then we can start gathering this. Because once we get all the energy there, we can just simply seal it off. That area is now a self-contained mining system. That's what we need. Pour out the energy, then seal it off. That way we don't waste more because you don't repower it as and when we need to. Those are the rules, those are the goals. This area over here, it's fine for now. This area over here, not so much actually now I'm looking at it. More defences that may be needed. There we are. Let's actually switch to you. There we are. Finish that area off. Yes, the energy is not going down here at the moment. It's currently flowing up here. This area up here, they're very much going for that. Power, blow up that. Yeah, everyone, blow up that. Come on. Put all the energy into that. Let's detonate it before it gets eaten. And there we go. That's now supercharged. That'll kill that one, and probably these two. And boom. I might sell that area off. Sod it. This area here is being overwhelmed. Reconnect and detonate. Yeah, there goes some of the external stuff. We don't want to lose too many things. We're going to have to sell this. This area down here is fine. This area here is also fine. As you can see, we're doing quite well. There we are. Let's just keep expanding this. More resources at any one time. And I think we're happy for the foreseeable. Oof, maybe future. That's a problem. Okay, sell this, sell this, sell this. And let's pull back to the line. There we go. Back to the line. Let's fortify the line. Don't really want to, but I'm going to have to. The external line must always be prepared to fight to the death. There we are. And as you can see, everything else is dying to the death lasers. Absolutely bloody perfect. And down here, we're expanding, we're extending, we're gathering what we need when we need it, which is a lot of stuff needed. There we go. Keep pumping the energy out. Redirect this laser over here. Can I support the front line? Not really, but I can ever do this. Maybe. Push over there. So 2 pushes on the left. No, the right can't do things. Should be okay. Should be good to go. There we are. And we're still getting plenty of resources to allow for more missiles to be made in the centre. That's what we need. More eagles to take all these guys out. And that, I think, is a good push. We're only 5 waves in. I think we're doing nicely. Expansion is looking tasty. Let's reseal you. And there we are. Keep on going. That's what we need. All the resources. Not just some of them. All of them. The less losses we take, the better things will be. There we are. Fire the missiles. Fire everything. Get me more eagles. I think that will do it. Wait, where are you on the whole killing thing? Yeah, you should be aiming for these things first. I think it's because I already prioritised the target. Perfect. Everything is going to be all right. Let's get a bit more mining down while we wait. So the right hand side is having a few slight issues. Expansion down south is gathering a lot of resources. Obviously now I need to go for the next tier of circle. I think I'll be needing even more missile launchers. I'm not too sure. I am debating just another wave of missile launchers. Of course, right now we are still looking at the heat seekers, because the heat seekers are genuinely where we need to be. Let's get you into a heat seeker as well, and you. There we are. There we are. More heat seekers. Obviously, we don't want to spend too much early on, because then we'll run out of energy there, and also credits. Because we're only at like 800, give or take. We definitely need some more going on. We have 2 mining systems up and running. We have some locals coming in. That's a problem. There we go. Defend the front line as much as you can. The less we have to spend to do it, the better. And obviously the front line is having a few slight problems. But the circle holds. The circle bloody holds. I've decided something slightly dumb. I have massive expanded partially to the next ring, as you can see. Which means a lot of my energy is now going to stop there. Which may or may not be a problem. But as you can see, the next layer of missiles is up, the 3 layers of lasers are up, and the energy is up. Now this, yeah, again, could be a problem. But it should be okay. Now obviously I'd like for this layer to not be powering the entire thing. The central area should also be powering up more missiles. But again, right now it's not. But yeah, once that's done, we can see which way the enemy is attacking from, because it's going to be soon. And I can expand in that direction. The direction where it's not attacking, not the direction where the attack's happening. That would be crazy, but also something I would probably do. I am not that smart. Okay, the attack is coming from the southeast. Good. That's fine. I can expand in any other direction. Of course, at the stage where we're at, multiple attacks happen at once. So I'm going to start expanding again to other ways. So this area down here is going to stay where it is. Hopefully we can deal with it. Everywhere else is, of course, going to keep on growing and expanding. The more resources we grab, the better. But, of course, the further away the resources will then be. So we have to grab what is closest and really push. Okay, that's good. Let's actually upgrade you and you. There we are. So I'm going to carry on expanding the second circle. As long as we have 50 resources coming at a time, that's a bloody good number. Absolutely a bloody good number. And the more, of course, energy things I'm building, the more energy we get, the more miners we can keep on running, and the more defenses we can keep on building. The vicious cycle of capitalism is now destroying these robots' homes, but considering their failed terraformers, sod them. Okay, you are still holding. You're still holding nicely. We're gaining plenty of resources. It's time to probably expand this out a bit more. So let's do that now. To there. Don't want to connect to that one. There we go. To there. And we can keep pushing around here like that. Not connected to this, that's good. And this area here, of course, has a few enemies. Just a few. But I feel like we're going to be okay. So let's keep this expansion going. Okay, that's the problem. The next attack is coming up from the north. So we're going to reseal that. And this area just deal with it on its own. So the north is being attacked. Northeast, southeast. Double attacks from those positions. That's fine. This area is where I'm actively fortifying as we speak. But of course, that means less mining in that way. So in this game, you can't ever stop building, mining, expanding, growing. As soon as you stop, you lose. So I need to keep finishing this off, which means I need to now push my mining empire in the other direction. I have to do it quickly before, obviously, I start losing. So we're going to just finish this section off here and start pushing to the southwest. Why? Because, you know, I need it. That's why. There we go. More of those. Now we push, let's see, this way. Don't really get much energy this way, do we? All the energy is just not making it, I've noticed. Interesting. Alright. Let's put you three here. Let's have you guys go that way to there. Let's have another miner there and there. There we go. As long as we still have energy and resources, every little thing is going to come up Millhouse. Okay. You need to be sealed off because we're about to lose this area. That's fine. I think it's looking good. I think it's looking good. We're about to lose some section we have to sell. But until that happens, we're actually holding pretty nicely. Plenty of resources are being gathered. Plenty of resources are being gathered. Entire sections are being emptied. Good. Good, 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 good. Luckily, the next big attack's coming from the north as well. There's a few defensive lines up there already I can use to fortify. And obviously it won't be hitting my precious mining systems in the south. Although, this one's being sold off, I feel, because it's about to be hit. So I'm going to pull that one back. Have a couple of defensive positions over here. And carry on expanding that one. Although this one is about to get helloed. Can I save it? No. Okay, you just carry on firing over here then. You are definitely to save this one. Bring down as many of those as you can. That wave will be destroyed and carry on expanding. This wave might take this area out over here. That's going to be interesting. Unless, actually, we'll do this. We'll do that to there, go you. And let's see, go there. And go that one. Go to there. There we go. Not the best, but it works. Okay, you're not being powered by resources anymore. Do that to there. There we are. Reconnect to you. Bring down the remains of these before they kill the rest of my mining operation. There we are. Once that's cleared, we can expand back down to there. This area here, ooh, dangerous. Actually, do what you can. Yeah, losing bits of it. Oh, we're being hit that side as well. Okay, we've lost 2 pieces of it. That's fine. Some of it's still alive. Yeah. Down here we should be okay. Might lose a few bits of it here and there, but we should be okay to go. Like I say though, I don't want to use too much of the construction because then we just have wasted the whole point of doing this. Okay, lost another piece. That line is going down a little bit. That's fine. Switch to you. Finish these guys off. There we go. Okay, they've hit the lines. That's good. Re-switch to you. Bring that down. There we are. Bring that line back up there. That line is holding steadily. There we are. Perfect. Again, like I say, we're going to be losing this section very soon. This area here is about to be hit very soon as well. The external line of contact is still being done. The second layer is definitely needing a lot more work. But the inner layer is now almost complete. So, section 1 and 2. Well, section 1's done, section 3's nearly done, section 2 is still ongoing. There we are, power them up. Finish them off. This section is now good. Bring the energy back down to here as well. There we are. That should help power that back up. always be producing. ABP, always be producing. Not an all points bulletin, we should have an APB. Come on, finish them off. Just a few left. There we are. Just those two left, I'll be happy. And now the southwest is under attack. Of course it is. So is the southwesters. And clear. Switch target. There we are. Finish them all. So we expand all the way to the right hand side now, because that's the only way not being attacked by vicious hordes of terraformers. Oh my god. So I was expanding down here to defend this area with 3 extra mining lasers and defenders, and I thought, well, that's not going to really bloody work out, is it? So the entire southern mining system is going to be retracted pretty soon. Pretty bloody soon, I'd say. I'm not entirely certain it's going to survive that level of contact. But, you know, the other mining systems are still ongoing. We have less mining than I'd like right now, but we still do have a fair bit of mining. So we're going to start sealing these areas off completely, because they are now dead to me. Like, at best we can hold the line a little bit, but not really well. We obviously have a lot of defences here and there we can also work and rely upon. But yeah, this is an issue. The external line is going to cost me probably about 1,000 or 2,000 resources in losses, because obviously we're building it, then we're going to be replacing it, so that's great. Okay, switch to you. There we go. Melt as much as you can. Where's he going? Let's go for that section over there. Amazing. Annoying, but amazing. That one thing might do more damage than the entire army has done, which is boggling. But there we are. Not boggling, boggling. Okay, the southwest is definitely dead. There's actually looks like the beginnings of teleporters coming in, because these missiles are now hunter seeking, which means there's a higher priority target than these guys on the field. So yeah, I think we now have teleporters now on the field to summon mites. This area down here, of course, is a sacrifice. This area here is mostly gone, but you know, grab what I can out of it. And this area up here is expanding significantly, which means the next attack's going to be up here, because that's how it does it. It finds out where you're happy, and it kills your happiness. All games are designed to kill your happiness. They're not, but most of the games I play are. They hate me, and I hate them. But we're getting there. We're getting there. There we are. Okay, looks like oh, that is a major assault in the south. Let's put a couple more lasers down to try and hold the line as long as possible. The longer we hold it, the more resources we get, of course. This area up here is just doing what it can. We're going to start gathering as much resources as possible into one place. Let's start doing that. Let's start gathering all of the energy into one area. We don't really need most of it over here. So let's sell you. There and there. There we go. That's better. Oh my god, this line's already buckling and breaking. Oof. Okay. Okay, fine. I think we can hold. We're still gathering plenty of resources. Time to extend the circle a little bit more. Ish.